Good evening, everyone. It's that time. It's that time again. So let's get straight to it then. Good evening, everyone. Welcome along to my live YouTube stream. My name's Danny C. So let's get down to business, shall we? Most of all, hope all is well. Hope everyone is good. So let's get down to business, shall we? So for tonight's menu, I'm going to be throwing down a GR4 Open lobby in a couple of minutes, as the lobby's opening at 6:30 UK time. So other than that, we shall get straight to it then. There we go. I'll wait for the circle to stop moving, and then I can show you what's to offer in the GR4 lobby. Create new room. So we're going to be starting off the evening at GT4 lobby, the GT4 lobby at Interlagos with practice and race. Obviously, it's up to 4 laps or something, and obviously we've got a grid start with 4-star check on. BOP is on. You can only change the brake balance to how you like it. No tyre wear, no fuel consumption rate, just all out sprint racing. You also have not a lot, just obviously a weak shortcut penalty as well as that. Other than that, we should be good to go in less than 2 minutes. So I was watching the Formula One the other day, and I definitely sense that Max has got something on his Red Bull. Not only that, from what I've been seeing on as I was watching him on telly, there was the just a slight different change, of the shape of the engine cover on the back. Not only that, what I've seen on the internet also, they've been running that that one-off wrap, which obviously. That could be they've definitely got some pace about on you, but you cannot really promise anything because it's early doors just to know about who's going to come out to top. But for me, the McLaren obviously on paper is just it's just a car to beat for sure. Obviously, when you have the likes of Lando and Oscar who looked like real contenders to win the Japanese Grand Prix, but obviously for Max to pull out, my goodness, that's just literally just when you thought that the McLaren have got the 1-2, but that you cannot promise anything sometimes. Anyhow, let's get down to business as we're about to open the lobby as it's 6:30 the UK in 5. Started earlier than my countdown here. So let's see how many show up. So the lobby's open. So feel free to set a lap time if you wish. And then once we get enough people on board, then we'll announce the countdown to the race start for some sprint racing. So I'm going to be out in... What shall I be out in? I'm going to take the Aston Martin out. So I've got somebody who's just joined in. So in other words, the manufacturer's cup race I did was obviously pretty tough, to say, with the qualifying being super tight with a load of quality drivers in there, in all honesty, and then obviously getting some places, which is better than nothing. Obviously enough points at the border, but just to collect it through the 6th round of campaign of the online qualifiers. So obviously here we are at Interlagos, started off the evening for some open lobbies, and then see where we go after Interlagos. Well, obviously the winner chooses a track if there's a certain track they have in mind. We've got Tony in the lobby. Welcome, Tony. We've got Abdul in the lobby. Welcome. Has these two finished initializing? Well, just Abdul that's getting initialized in. HS Ash in the lobby. Welcome. And there's Sonny. There's Bogwalk. Welcome all. Let's go and say hello to these peas. Delta Bell's in. Good evening, Delta Bell. Nice to see you. Hope all is well. So although it took nearly 4 minutes to get, obviously, half of the grid, after the 16 lobby grid. How to turn the voice thing off? You simply press this button, to mute yourself from on the controller. You see, like underneath that PlayStation logo. Yeah. So obviously, that's. I was saying I can't hear you, so therefore that once you've turned that button on, and then obviously you mute yourself, and so there you have it. So we've got quite 10 people in already. Welcome along. So I'm going to put the message out. Race starting in, I'll give it 6 minutes. No, the thing where it reads out the chat. Oh, sorry, my apologies. The thing where it reads out the chat. I don't think there's any other way that you can get rid of the chat. Oh, so if that's what you mean, you go into options. Either that or text settings. Try text settings. Skip conversations during channel. Display world map recommendations. So if you try that to see what happens, because I've not touched any of these things. So obviously I don't mind having. I just like to see like what's happening across the world on the lobby, as well as in the chat for those that will that are talking. As well as I'm driving, well, when I have a moment or in a straight line, then obviously just have a quick look, and then obviously, no problem, buddy, no problem. So I'm right behind Delta Bell in the Lambo, and I'm in the Aston. Just take a quick sip. Fabio's in. Welcome, Fabio. I'll just get myself a lap. Set a lap. Yes, Fabio, welcome along. Sonny's left, and somebody's joined in as well. Becca's has joined in as well. Welcome. So I'm just about to set a lap and see what I can do also. Somebody's left. There is a slot for the taking if anybody wants to race in this one. Yes, Becca's. Good to see you, buddy. Hope all is well. Alex is in. Welcome, Alex. So I think we've got a full lobby, unless anybody tells me different. Thank you very much for joining. So I'm just approaching the fast mid-speed right-hand corner. Get the braking together. Delta Bell's gone wide. Cheers, pal. And that person's serving a time penalty. Yep, hooray. Welcome along, Alex. Nice to meet you. Hope you're well. There's the benchmark. So I'm just gonna exit this track, and then so already we've got a full lobby. Thank you very much for joining in. So let's have a look to see how many or who we've got in which car. Put the information on the screen. So we've got the Swedish driver Carl landed in Nissan Nismo GTR, and we've got Al Falvino in the Volkswagen Scirocco. And we've got the Canadian in the Aston Martin. And we've got Delta Bell in the Lamborghini. And then we've got Sipit Saturn in the Suzuki Swift. And we've got Esprit Wico in the Audi TT. Big Nasty in the Toyota Supra. AGT Frax in the Nismo GTR. We've got Fabio in the Mitsubishi Lancer. We've got Alex, who is in the Bugatti. And Delta Bell and myself. John Doe in the pits, and there's Oleg in the Jaguar, I assume. And then got Hirsch in the Subaru Impreza. Anybody else? We've got the German that's Patriot in the Ferrari. I think we've gone through everybody else, although there's some of us that are chilling in the pits. Okay, so we are good to go. So before we get going, as always, please be civil and respectful to other racers and have fun. Smiley face. So race starting soon. Have a good race, good luck, and let's have a clean race as well. Okay, so as always, if you hit somebody off by accident, you know, just when you get a chance, pull over to one side and give the place back where you can, and failing to apply that principle will just be dealt with also, regardless. Anyway, let's get this first race on the way, as we're about to begin the first race of the evening in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Grid start with full start check is on, so handbrake or foot brake, whichever you prefer. Good luck, everyone. The Nismo got off to a good start, so has the Subaru, which I saw that coming. Safely through the center S's. We've got Fabio behind me as well. So we survived the first sector, which is a good start. Although I may have lost a couple of places and something's happened behind Autobahn and he's apologised to somebody. Not sure what happened there. Oh, somebody behind me. Fabio's gone onto the grass. Unlucky, buddy. Left enough room in order to try and stay in the line you can, but obviously, as it turns out, the grass caught the Italian out, unfortunately. Oh, the Danish driver went lawnmower in there. Oh, he's left. Well, that person's alright. So I've got AGT Franks in the lead, myself in second, Carla Land in third, the Canadian in fourth, the German in fifth, Beckers in sixth, and the Spaniard John Doe in seventh, and then the American in P8. As we survive through the first lap, so there's a lot to play for sure. It doesn't matter, buddy, because it's for anybody that's that may not be at the best or even good at the track. This just got to ideally invest in your time and effort. So just to record your lap time on a certain car, record your lap time in a certain car, and then you can just keep building your own feet, and then just get better at it when you can, and. That's just how I do it. But although that regardless on the scale, and as long as you're clean, respectful, and that's and enjoying the game, then that's what matters for sure. So with 2 laps left, and the Spaniard looks like he's checking out the race, unless he makes a mistake. And I'm just doing my best to keep up also. So we're in the last lap now. And still Frags leads the race with myself in P2. Cartherland in 3rd. John Doe in 4th. With the German Patriot in 5th. Becker's in 6th. Fabio Sky in 7th. I've got Stiptic in 8th. Got quite a gap behind also. So around the final couple of corners. As Frank takes the winner into Lagos. Well done, buddy. I'll take home 2nd. Well done to those who took part. And Fabio Sky down in the bottom. Unless he's quit. So that's 2nd place. First race done of the evening. So grab the replays if you want them. And let's have a look at the results, shall we? So we've got Frank's taking the win with fastest lap to his name. Myself in P2. We've got Cartherland in 3rd. Jean Doe in 4th. Patriot in 5th. Becker's in 6th. The Canadian in 7th. We've got Delta Bell in 8th. We've got Stiptic in 9th. We've got Oleg in 10th. We've got Faldino in 11th. We've got Esprit Wico in 12th. We've got Big Nasty in 13th, and Alex Loves Cars in 14th. And there's only Esh that's retired from the race, and Fabio Sky ended up in P16 with no time gap and with a time penalty to his name. So yeah, 7 laps. We can do depending which tracker this person has in mind. So let's see what tracker he's got for us. So choose the track for us, please, if there's a certain track in mind. Good evening, Archie. Nice to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. I'm not too bad, thank you. Hope all is well from your end, buddy. Yeah, I can do Mazda. It'll be a little bit longer, or maybe just the same amount of laps because it's a longer circuit. So winner chooses track, of course, and so we're going to go to Monza. It's down there, actually. With the chicane, of course. Bringing it up to 5 laps or something. Good evening, Gareth. Nice to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. There may be some slots of it if you can get in. Sooner the better, because otherwise there's going to be somebody that we've taken a slot. So unless somebody places can please themselves to vacate the seat, but there is 5 slots available, so yeah. Are you chilling just before training tomorrow night? Okay, buddy, that's good to know. So hope the training's going well from your end. Obviously from my end, that I'm just continuing to get in a good shape best I can. So yeah, so we're doing 5 laps this time round. See where we go from there. I'm gonna be in the Ferrari. No problem, Frax. No problem at all. So the race will start in 7 minutes. So yeah, there are some spaces for you, Gareth, if you want to join in, along with Hamza, El Bandito, also known as. So we'll give it 7 minutes, and I'm just gonna get some laps on board in the Ferrari. I think I might have got a bit greedy. How is life? Steady away, buddy. Steady away. I'm just gonna keep plugging away, and then whatever you're doing, and then therefore you get them small wins. Get them wins of your own. What that inside curve hard. Around the parabolica to begin my flying lap. Just have to be mindful of the braking distances. See, as though we haven't done that many races in the GR4 at Monza. Like, I just got a bit too deep there, but at least I know I just need to brake around the 150 meter board or something, or even just before between the marker, my marker between the 150 and the 100 meter board, whilst going through at full racing speed out to the parabolica. Alex is left. No problem, if that's you done. Thank you for joining. Have a great day, whatever you could be doing. And then I just need to brake just before I get to the 100 meter board. So it's just a couple of braking references I just need to get right, and then I should be able to get a good lap in. So I've got time for another lap, and then we'll have a look to see who got out of the track. unless some people decide to join in and then take part in the second race of the evening. We've got Frax setting the benchmark, and then Delta Bell setting the benchmark too. And there's Becca's as well. Using all the curve I can after hitting the sausage. Feels like a much better lap. Just need to get the braking together at the parabolica. And hog that inside line best I can. Into the low 58, so a lot to do for now. So let's have a look at what everybody else is in. So we've got Frax in the Bugatti. And then we've got John Doe in the Bugatti as well. So it's a Bugatti 1-2 as it looks. Unless the timing board updates itself. We've got Beckus in the Ferrari. Carthelon in the Bugatti. We've got the Nerd in the Honda NSX. We've got Archie in the Honda NSX, the Monster livery. We've got the Canadian in the Lamborghini Huracan. We've got Big Nasty in the Ford Mustang. And there's myself, Delta Bell, and Big Sack in the I think it's the Mazda that he's in. And we've got Subspeed in the from France. It's about to choose the car, having joined the lobby. Welcome along. Couldn't quite work out which car is the other person in. Volkswagen Scirocco, the Big Sack. We've got Subspeed in the Ferrari also. Right, that's there's 4 slots to fill in if you want to join at the last second, as I'm about to begin the second race of evening. And also, be mindful into turn 1. Alright, let's get down to business, as we're about to begin the second race of the evening in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. And be careful on the approach to the first chicane. And another chicane. And another chicane. Alright. Good luck, everyone. Seems like the 6 of us in the top 6 have gone away cleanly. Brace yourselves! My spidey senses tell me this is... It seems like I've got through okay, but somebody had a concertina effect on the background. Couldn't quite work out who it was. Get him, get him, get him! There we go. But that was a bit naughty from my side with a half-second penalty that's came my way. But I'll be able to serve it to this lap on the penalty zone after the Scary chicane. And that way, that should be able to... Well, that will gain the advantage to the Canadian who's sat behind me also. And probably just give the position back to Becca if I can. So there, through goes the Canadian. Ghosting is on. You can have this position back, buddy. Go, go, go. I'm not fussed where I finish towards the end. I might give you a push though, if I can get closer to you. Come on. And we've got the nerd in the Honda behind me. We've got the Moose in the lobby. Nice to see the Moose back. Hope you're well, buddy. Delta Bell's at the moment. God knows what happened there. Oh, Becca's has got way wide there, and then the Canadian saw the opportunity to retake the position. Give Becca's a little nudge there. Just be mindful on the approach to the Scary chicane. And Becca's takes the opportunity once more to retake that position. Canadian going all over. Oh, I saw that little lag there for a moment. A 5-way battle for the position. This is mental. This is brilliant. And literally nothing between the 5 of us. Even the different cars also. The battle for P3's heating up nicely as we've got the Spanish 1-2, Franks and Jandinho in first and second place respectively. And then we've got Becca's hauling off third place in the group of people. Oh. The Canadian receives a 5.5 second penalty for track limits. Unlucky, buddy. And here comes the Canadian. Tries to do the overtake on the outside. Who's going to be last of the brakes? Beckus goes wide, and then the Canadian is about to serve a half-second penalty for track limits. And through goes Danny C. Right, we're in the slip of the Ferrari. I've got a third place driver up ahead, myself in P4, and the car's in the trailer slipstream, and I'm gonna make the move. Delta Bell looks to be doing the same also. Get it stopped. Delta Bell's been pushed wide. I haven't quite seen what happened there, but I'll save the replay and I can have a look and see what happened there also. Not sure if there was contact, but it looked like it. Well, it went wide, but you just never know what's been going off behind you. Also, having got the move done for P3. And I've got a mountain to climb to catch up to the pair of Spaniards, which the Bugatti's just like ridiculously quick on the straight. So we're in the last lap now with Frank's in the lead, John Doe in second, myself in third, Becker's in fourth, Delta Bell having managed to gain a couple of places after an off he had at the first chicane. He's back in P5, Big Sack in sixth, we've got the Canadian in seventh, we've got the Nerd in eighth. So that's your top eight at the current moment. Oh, no, no. Oh, oh, now. Unlucky. Never mind. It was fun while it lasted. It looked like I was trying to push a little bit too much, but never mind. So well done, everyone, but obviously unlucky for my end on the last lap, but never mind. The Big Nasty looks to be making the move. So GG everyone. Yeah, see how long it's going to take to... there we go. Grab the replays if you want them. And let's have a look at the results. As we've got Frank's taking the win with her fastest lap once more. And we've got John Doe taking the second place. And then Becca's in third. Delta Bell in fourth. Sack in fifth. The Canadian in sixth. We've got Fatherland in seventh. We've got the Nerd in eighth. We've got Archie in ninth. We've got Speed in 10th. Myself in 11th. Big Nasty in 12th. What happened from my end, Archie, is that I've clipped the curb, probably in an awkward angle, and then just lost the car and over the AstroTurf at the Ascaris games. So that's what happened. So, but, you know, I'm not fussed where I finished it regardless. So, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Choose the track, please, if there's a certain track you have in mind, please, Franks. Or if you don't have a certain track you have in mind, then somebody could choose it, or I'll choose it. I don't mind either way. Alsace, no problem. Alsace is not even raced that track in ages. If I can find it. There we go. Bring it down to 4 because it looks like a long track. Not even used that track in quite some time. No problem, John D. Thank you very much for joining. Have a great evening, whatever you're up to. So let's have a look at we've got the Alpha in there. It depends on well, I got that most of the lobbies that I had was when I was doing 4 lobbies well, in the GR3s and GR4s, and I had like no issue. I had no issue on that one, so I got Senna Prostin. Welcome along, Lewis. So there's 16 of us, and thank you very much for your continued support. Very much appreciated. We'll put the message out. Race starting in, I'll give it 7 minutes, and then I'll go out of the track. And then I don't mind driving anything, in all honesty. And then sometimes when you run in a certain car category that may not be some of people's type or even cup of tea, then obviously it's getting the numbers, which is another thing that I have to bear in mind also, and just carry on to the future lobbies or what I've got in mind also. That so mostly GR3s and GR4s that we'll be doing on a regular basis. Sometimes the Mazdas, sometimes the Mazda MX-5 Roadster touring cars, which of course they are so much fun to drive also. The 90s cars, obviously. But yeah, we'll just go from there. Although I'll be continuing to get on with open lobbies is normal, regardless. Even that when I'm working through the busy schedules, where it's the real life stuff or whatever, then by any means that I just go with the flow, and I'm enjoying doing the open lobbies on the Tuesday evenings, in all honesty, regardless if it's one of them days where I'm not working on a night, then I can just open the lobby for us around 7:30ish UK time, And then some of the times where even if I'm working, just like over the lobby at 6:30 or ish or something like that. Depends what I got in mind. So at least some of the races better than none. Although that sometimes I put in some qualification whether it's 5 or 10 minutes, so just to mix things up in that sort of variety. So we're just about to begin the flying lap at the fancy track made by Polyphony Digital. It's been put onto GT. And obviously we've got some of the Champions League matches that are happening pretty soon. Well, obviously we've got Arsenal, who's playing Real Madrid. Any football fans out there? Any football fans out there? Who do you want to win between the game of Arsenal and Real Madrid? Although that we're in the latter stages of the Champions League, so yeah, it's going to be a tester for Arsenal to see where their quality is at. And although that they have their moments, obviously, if it hadn't been for some of the players that got injured, and then obviously that maybe they would have stood a chance of winning the Premier League to contend with the likes of Liverpool, for example, which they had their moments also, Liverpool, now and again, along with Nottingham Forest and Fulham. And mind you as well that Nottingham Forest for this season, that they've done really well to be in the top four also. To say that they're third in the standings and then in the Premier League, it's having survived the Premier League last season to where they are now. And for what job the manager and the players have done, it's just amazing. It's just amazing. It's like back at one stage, it's when in the 70s or 80s, when Nigel Clough was one of the managers for the club at one stage. They were the sort of club that won trophies in the certain competitions and so on. So Nottingham Forest, even when I was a baby, that I can only see little bits on what was going off also, other than being a 3-year-old munchkin when I was when Nottingham Forest got relegated from the Premier League. And then years later, they've gone back into the Premier League, which, of course, you know, it's crazy, like, about how times have changed, don't it? And just have a look at the timing and see what everybody is in. Still a full lobby, which is good. We've got Frax in the Nismo GTR still. We've got Siwi Shan in the Toyota. We've got the Nerd in the Honda. We've got Limesus in the Nismo. Becca's in the Lamborghini. We've got Subspeed in the... Can't work out. It's a Mazda, of course. It's a Mazda. A Guinness livery. We've got the Canadian in the Genesis. A Big Nasty in the Toyota Supra. Oh, the French driver is just trying to get around him best they can as they're on a flying lap. So where if that's all... Just gonna have to be mindful of if there's other people just doing a flying lap, and then so we've got Carverland in the Nismo, we've got Archie in the Renault Megane, in the Power Max livery. We've got Senna Prost in the Lamborghini. We've got Terrera in the Subaru Impreza. I like the livery on the German with the Subaru World Rally Team livery on the car. And we've got myself, T-Moose, Delta Bell, Frax, Big Sack in the pits chilling along. Well, there's one McLaren, of course. Not used a McLaren in ages. So I'm going to get the message out as the race is starting soon. Have a good race and good luck. And have a clean race as well, please. And be respectful and civil. Let's get this third race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Be very wary of the fast-starting Alfa Romeo from the 90s with that crazy start. There we go. Doesn't mess about this Alfa off the starts, but I've got Frax has won 2 races in a row so far. I was looking to try and keep the momentum going. But I'll do everything I can in my power to try and break that consecutive record. But regardless, it wouldn't even matter what happens. As long as it's been a good race, clean, respectful, then that's all that matters. 4-wheel drifting through that right-hander. As we've got Frax in the McLaren. Still right behind me as well, Frax. But he's not the only one to be in contention. The German in the Toyota's in the contention for a race win. The Spaniard's got momentum behind me. I can see on the radar. Going defensive. Try to do a switchback if I can. This is brilliant racing from the pair of us also, but he's not giving this one up. Oh, the Toyota's gone wide on the grass. We've got myself in the lead, we've got Frax in second, the German Korean third, the Canadian in fourth, Moose in fifth, Nerd in sixth, Sack in seventh. I've got the French driver in eighth. Bit of rally crossing over the curb. No problem, Carter. Thanks very much for joining. Have a great evening, whatever you're up to. And stay safe. Oh, oh no, no. Don't want to hit you. Ah, bloody hell. It's just the back end that's whilst I'm braking that's lost. That's what happened. Ah, that was... Thankfully, the ghost saved the Spaniard's life. The comeback's on now. You alright? Sorry, buddy. No. Go, 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 go. You two just go. Go, go, go. These two going side by side, and a bit of glitching from the for the Dutch driver. Oh, a bit of a Constantina effect coming from somebody behind. Somebody went off. Oh, no! Bloody hell. A second time in this single race. Got Delta Bell in the Chrome Alfa Romeo. Got an interesting battle for P5 up front. Ah, Nerd's gone off. Unlucky, buddy. Not sure what happened there. Probably get a half-second penalty for gaining the advantage while going off the grass. What the? I don't know what happened there, but Well done, everyone. Yeah, so that's another race done. GG's. Grab the replays if you want them. We've got Frank's taking another win once more, making it 3 out of 3 with the only driver to get a 159. And then we've got Krishan in second, T-Moose in third. We've got the Canadian in fourth, Beckus in fifth, myself in sixth, Delta Bell in seventh, Senna Prost in eighth. We've got Wera in ninth. We've got Elimis in 10th, Big Sack in 11th, Archie in 12th, Nerd in 13th, 14th is Big Nasty, Subspeed in 15th, and there's only Cartherland, the only one to retire for this race. GG. Okay, copy. So, do you want to choose a track first, please, Franks? Bit of an argument going off between Nerd and the Canadian. Just keep it down, please, because otherwise I don't want to be kicking you both, right? Because it's just, well, shake hands and just look back and then see what went wrong and walking hell. Never heard of that trap before. Oh, Watkins Glen, my apologies. I thought you meant a different track, but no, we'll just... shall we do the full track layout? I think we should. We'll just do 4 laps. And then see if anybody's up for it. And I'm going to have to make it in my last race, I'm afraid. Because I've got other things to deal with, so... Other than that, we'll make this, hopefully, a more pleasant one. With 16 of us still racing, thank you very much for your continued support as always. No problem at all. What shall I be out in? Probably should give the Scooby a run. So, I'm going to put the message out. We'll give it 7 minutes. And welcome along, Garrett. Let's get the tyres and brakes nicely warmed up. Oh, I've got on the grass. Don't want to be doing that too often. Just go. Could see another car behind as well, so I best get a move on if I can. We've got Fraxaboos on the fly there. With 3 race wins to his name. And he's in a Honda, interestingly. I'm just going to have to let him go, and then I'll go again on the next one if I can. Get him out of the way. Get out of the way, I should say. And that, of course, once again, he's got pole position momentarily, but it could well change on my next time round of the Watkins Glen long course circuit. And he's got another car up front of the which he has to bear in mind also. Could come in handy with a bit of a tow that he's getting. And the Dutch driver gone way wide there. You saw the Spaniard coming. Good evening, Alex. Nice to see you, my friend. Hope you're well. Hope all is well from your end too. And if you just joined into the stream, then obviously this is the last race of the stream, I'm afraid. Obviously with a couple of minutes quali left. And hope all is well from your end, my friend. Unless it's full, the lobby. Yeah, my apologies for that. But I'll be in 2 weeks' time, roughly. That on a Tuesday evening, I'll be running a lobby that's from about as early as 7:30ish, and then and slide into the wall, as you like. But yeah, so my apologies for any inconvenience. Although there is it's a full lobby, and no problem. By any means, you do what you're gonna do, and I support that. And obviously, we've got other things to deal with, which is understandable for sure. So I've got Frax in the Honda. I've got Apa Weasley in the Honda. We've got Great Roman in the Porsche. We've got Wera in fourth. Becky's in fifth, and then the Lexus. And there's the French driver in the Nismo. We've got the Nerd in the Honda. We've got the Canadian in the Toyota. Archie in the Volkswagen Scirocco. We've got the Subspeed in the Mazda. Big Nasty in the Toyota. Myself and a few of us chill in the pits. Yes, all is well from my end, buddy. Thank you for asking. So, but yeah, let's get this last race underway then. So the race is started soon. Have a good race. Good luck. And let's have a clean race as well, as we're about to get the last race of the evening underway. Can AXA make it 4 out of 4? That is the $1 million question for sure. So let's get down to business in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Great start with 4-star checkers on for those who are just tuned in. Oh, almost quit the race. So I'm in third, so the Scooby's gonna kick in with that electric start. You watch. See ya! So I've got 3 cars battling for P2. I know that the Hondas are very much a better car on this one, but I'm going to give it my all to try and beat them. But I've got a feeling it's not going to last because I've got the Moose is on the loose in the Honda. Defending all I can, and then created a slipstream train as well. Oh, they're all behind me, them Hondas. It's like the Jaws scene, you know, when you're about to get eaten by a shark and then all of a sudden the 2 Hondas are at me. It goes... Ah! And Moose takes the lead. But the Spaniard's keeping me honest. Oh, I got a bit wide there. I knew I was going to get eaten, but never mind. I'll just do what I can with what I got. And I got the German in the BMW. And I've got the German keeping me honest in the battle for P3, as the Moose and the Spaniard are looking to disappear off into the distance. I've got 2 laps left remaining. It doesn't want that slipstream. Good evening, Indian Stig. Nice to see you, my brother. Hope you're well. Hope all is well from your end. Thank you very much for tuning in. So, those who don't know Indian Stig Racing, he has a channel for those who'd like to go and have a look. He does open lobbies and GT World Series, manufacturers and Nations Cup practice lobbies, and then he also does them videos of the daily races lately. So Indian Stig's your guy to go and check him out on YouTube. I'm not too bad, thank you. And you know me, into... Oh, 1 second. Just getting harassed by a German in the BMW who was wanting to pinch P3 and then... side by side, leaving him just enough space. No problem, my brother. No problem. I know who's going to be last of the breaks. I'm going to have to concede the 3rd place momentarily, and then Frax takes the race win. But it's not over yet. Thank you very much, Delta Bell, for joining. Have a great evening, whatever you're up to, and look after yourself. So Frax takes the lead as he's on a mission to make it 4 out of 4. Yes, I've been noticing that actually. So obviously, the Honda, like obviously it's in the GR4. It's well known to be pretty decent on racecraft in the race itself, as it turns out. Although I got a decent to get away, but then I just couldn't hold on for much longer also. But yeah, obviously around the final few corners, and it's over to Franks. Just needs to hold on. He's got 1 more corner to go. And around the final corner, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Franks has made it 4 out of 4 race wins. Well done, buddy. Well done. A decent evening at the office from your end. Well done. Well done to everyone who took part as well. And hats off to the German in the BMW. And you know what? It's to say that just gave it my all in a car that's not really meta. So obviously that's a positive to take away for sure. But something to think of when we're next in the racing in that one. So, but yeah, let's grab the replays and show the results. And we've got Frags making it 4 out of 4, as he did a 152.2, with the Moose giving it all he could to try and stop the streak, but has to settle for second. Shan in third, and myself in fourth, Beckers in fifth, Appa in sixth, Nerd in seventh, Leonissus in eighth, Big Sack in ninth, Archie in 10th, the Canadian in 11th, Gerrit in 12th, Subspeed in 12th, Big Nasty 14th, and there's only Wera and Delta Bell, the only ones to retire from the race. No problem, Archie. Thank you very much for joining. So, I just want to take this moment to say thanks for joining. Subscribe to my YouTube at It's Danny C. See you next time and take care all. No problem, Archie. Been a pleasure. And nice to meet you as well, Frax. A pleasure. And well done for tonight. Hats off to you. Although, I challenged myself into some non-meta cars and I had fun regardless. So, set the replay. And for those who wish to continue racing, then I'll have a look to see what lobbies are open. Maybe some Manufacturers Cup lobbies that are just happening. So, no problem, Archie. A pleasure as always. Have a great evening, whatever you could be doing. Well, mind you, the football's starting pretty soon. Arsenal and Real Madrid. So, yeah, that pictures to see who's going to come out on top on that one. But yeah. Let's have a look. There's not really much going off from what I've seen. Obviously, there's a Muscafi who's got a lobby open. Although that he's sometimes does the Cup League Race Championships. That is Little's 3 in some random days. He streams every day. A Muscafi for those who likes to go and check him out. But yeah, that's next time I'll be doing open lobbies is same time as next week, and we're going to be in something different than the GR Force. Other than that, well, I'll let you know like how I got on the community page also. So yeah, let's head over to the sport mode just to discuss what's left to offer. And for those who wish to get the online time trials done, don't forget to do them. Obviously, there's more than a day's worth left of this online time trial in the Aston Martin Vantage that's been added to the game, and I also got the easiest 2 million credits you can get by just literally going around the oval flat out and getting close to the double yellow lines as you dare. then that's just bonkers from what PD can throw at you. So I will be live once more tomorrow around 6 o'clock-ish UK time, which is probably the only only shot I have at Circuit de Catalunya in the Grand Prix layout without the chicane. So yeah, that's very much about what's left to offer for sure. Yes, I'm sure you will, Archie, and thank you very much for joining for once more, and hope to see you again soon. And as always, take care. Let's have a look at the 4-star roulette ticket, see what I win. $30k. Better than nothing, I guess. So let's put the music on and close up the stream in the Escapes movies to round it up. And I just want to say thank you very much to those of you who are just tuned in to say hello while I'm on the go. And thank you very much for some fun, clean, respectful racing, of course. And obviously well, it's been good. It's been good. And welcome along to some of the new subscribers to my YouTube channel. And if you're new, I do open lobbies obviously on the Tuesday in the evening time. I do some league race adventures along with the Gran Turismo World Series manufacturers and Nations Cup, of course. And sometimes daily races, which I've not doing much on the daily races. So other than that, that's what I do in order to keep the community going. So yeah, anybody liking the content, hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. And most of all, have a great evening, a great afternoon, wherever you are, whatever you're up to. And most of all, take care, stay safe. And from myself, Danny C, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.